now, some big news out of Washington. A high-stakes meeting between President Biden and his Chinese counterpart produced some real commitments on key issues facing both countries.
Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Jesse Tenor is joining us now live with the developments. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning to you as well, Ito and Sharon. This meeting was a year in the making, and President Biden said that communication between China and the U.S. should be improving now, but concerns remain.
Some of the most constructive and productive discussions we've had.
After meeting face-to-face for several hours, President Joe Biden said he made real progress with Chinese President Xi Jinping at a time of growing tensions between the two countries.
He and I agreed that each one of us could pick up the phone, call directly, and would be heard immediately.
The world needs China and the United States to work together for a better future.
President Biden said an example of this cooperation was Xi's commitment to help curb the production of fentanyl. Many of the chemicals used to make the deadly drug come from China.
We're taking action to significantly reduce the flow of precursor chemicals and pill presses from China to the Western Hemisphere. It's going to save lives.
President Biden said he also confronted Xi about his role in cooling global tensions, from the wars in Ukraine and the Middle East to increasing U.S. concerns about China's aggressive behavior toward Taiwan. The two leaders struck a deal to resume communication between the American and Chinese militaries.
That's been cut off, and it's been very worrisome. That's how accidents happen, misunderstandings. So we're back to direct, open, clear, direct communications.
But President Biden did highlight remaining disagreements with his Chinese counterpart, from detained U.S. citizens to human rights violations, and said he had not changed his view that Xi is a dictator.
Oh, look, he is.
And President Biden said the U.S. would also continue discussions with China about artificial intelligence and climate change. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
And Jesse, before you go, it's kind of like a switch gears here, because I know we lost several pandas that had to be returned to China. Well, it sounds like the president from China also made a gesture during the talk signaling we may actually be able to get new pandas here soon. Is that the case?
That's exactly what he indicated during a speech last night, and so kind of have to wait and see. He didn't put an exact timeline on it, but he did say that China would be sending new pandas to the U.S., and he called out California specifically, and he said that the animals, as far as he viewed them, were really kind of these special envoys of friendship. That's the phrase that he used between the Chinese people and the American people.
And I remember they just returned 2 of them and their child back to China this week, so we'd love to see more of those pandas. And thanks for letting us know about that too, and great job as always.
All right, let's go ahead and switch gears now and talk to